How's it going, guys? Welcome to video 8 of how to generate an income online using Facebook ads. In today's video, I'm just going to show you some basic things we need to install and some things we need to have ready before we start running Facebook ads. So pretty much just setting the groundwork. You've probably heard me say in the other videos, I've talked about the Facebook tracking pixel. We need that installed on our website before we start running ads. Without doing that, we're completely wasting money. There's a few other things we need installed and done before we can start running ads, which I'll get to in another video. But in this video, I'm just going to focus on the Facebook pixel. So what is the Facebook pixel? Like I said earlier, it's just a bit of tracking code that goes on your website, which allows Facebook to track users from Facebook to your website and track their movements on your website and stuff like that, so they can start collecting data from them. So it's very, very important. I'm going to assume you're logged into your Facebook Business Manager. It's going to look something like this. Make sure you are on the right ad account. So I'm just, for example purposes, I'm going to use a brand new ad account today. So I'm going to pick this one. So yours should look very similar to mine. And the way we first create a pixel is we find the business settings section. So it's either here or here or here. We'll just click this. We want to create a pixel to start off with. So yours will look something like this. Scroll down to data sources, go to pixels, and you can create a lot of pixels. What I'll do is create a brand new pixel, and you want to name it the same as your ad account. So mine was ad account 4. That was called full stack 4. If you have a website, you put in there, but it just makes it easier later on to name your pixels the same as your ad account. It's just so it keeps it more organized, stuff like that. Just go continue. Just X out of this for now. I'll show you how to do. I'll show you how to do this later on. So Pixel 4, what you need to do is you need to add people to it. So you want to. It depends how many people you've got. You know, add them all in. Make sure manage pixel. You also need to add assets. So you want to make it. It's going to be ad account 4. So it just keeps it nice and organized. So Pixel 4 is ad account 4 and connect it up like that. So that should be it for now in this section. Now we want to find the pixel code itself, and then I'll show you how to install it on different platforms. So again, come to your settings sections, find Events Manager. This can be frustrating sometimes. You've got to make sure you go to this drop down box and find that ad account that you're on. So I'm on ad account 4, because if you're in the wrong ad account and you grab the wrong pixel, stuff just doesn't work. So make sure you scroll down to the ad account that you're using. So I'm using ad account 4. There should be no data on it, so it's going to be pretty much a blank screen. It should be exactly what you're seeing. Yeah, perfect. And your pixel should be over here, so full stack 4 with the pixel code as well, ending 894. If it hasn't shown up here, it's because you haven't allocated it to that ad account. So go back 2 or 3 steps and follow that and watch that video again. So there's a few different ways we can install this pixel code, and depending on what platform you're using, it can be a little bit different. So I'm going to show you a few different ways today. So just go continue pixel. Now with the iOS 14, they got conversion API. I won't touch on that for now. I'm just going to stick to the basic installation of a pixel. So go to Facebook pixel, connect, install code manually, and I'm just going to pretend that you're using a WordPress site. So what you want to do is you just want to, there's your pixel code there, that's your base code. You just want to copy that. I wouldn't worry about anything else for now. And I don't have a WordPress site that I could use, but if you've got a WordPress site, you probably know a little bit about how they work. You need to go to your add-on section, find the add-on called Insert Headers and Footers for WordPress, install that add-on, and then what you do is you paste that code we just copied. You want to paste it in the header section. So once you install that up, there'll be 2 big boxes. It will say header section, footer section. You want to paste that code in the header section. And that's how you install the Facebook pixel broadly on a WordPress site. So, you know, most people watching this are probably going to be using Shopify sites, but I just thought I'd show someone who was using a WordPress site as well. So let's finish that. Let's now install this pixel code on a WordPress site. A Shopify site. So at the moment, there's one way to set up the pixel on a Shopify store. It does change from time to time, but I'm just going to set up a brand new Shopify account just so it makes it easy, because this is probably what you're going to look at. So I literally just went and got the free plan. I'm going to show you how to set it up from scratch. So if you've just started a Shopify site, this is what it should look like. Scroll down here into online store on the left-hand side. Go to preferences. Fill out all your details, which are probably already filled out. Your Google Analytics code, I'll do another video on how to get that. But to set up the Facebook pixel on your Shopify site, you want to come down to Facebook pixel and go to set up Facebook. It's going to get you to install the Facebook app. So just scroll down, add sales channel. It will come up here on the left-hand side. And literally what you want to do is you want to go through and you want to connect all your details, which I'm going to do now. Continue. So business manager. Which one are we going to use? So obviously you're only going to have one business manager in there. I've got my client ones as well. Domain verification. If this is verified, great, awesome. But if it's not, just hit skip and you could try it. See what happens. Like I said, I don't even have a URL for that, so we'll just see what happens. But I'm going to show you how to do domain verification in the next video anyway. So if that for some reason doesn't work, just skip it. You're going to only have one ad account here, so it's going to be ad account 1. So just select ad account 1. Mine's ad account 4. Select. This will come up. Just accept the terms and conditions. Accept. Yeah, it's all basic. X out of that. Go done. Okay, so it's just let me know I don't have a payment method set up, which is fine. Go through and select the page that we set up earlier, which should automatically pop up here. Go to connect. You want to turn this on, so data sharing, you want to turn that on to maximum. Select the country, whatever you're in, which I'm in Australia. Go back to data sharing, it might skip over it. Go back to data sharing, go maximum, and go down here and you'll have to select your pixel. So mine was pixel number 4 for ad account 4. Yours will be probably pixel 1 for ad account 1. So yours will just probably say ad account 1. Make sure that's connected. It's probably going to do it automatically, but just go back and double check. Target country, did that, and then literally just accept terms and conditions. And that, my friend, is how you set up the Facebook pixel on your Shopify site. And a good way to check that is to go onto your website. And then on the top right hand side, if the pixel is installed properly, you'll see this little blue box. This is the Facebook pixel helper. Click that. Pixel number 4, pixel code ending 894. And the way you get this pixel Facebook pixel helper is you go to Google, click type Chrome extensions, go to the Chrome store. In the search box, go Facebook pixel helper. It's a bit slow, so just give it time. It's very slow. Obviously the pick one, the top one. Yours will say add to Chrome. So once you install it, it will pop up here, or it might show up in this little drop down box. If it's in this little drop down box, you just want to put a little pin next to it, and that will pin it up here. So then every website you go on that has a pixel installed, it will tell you what that pixel is called and the code. So if you follow that video exactly what I just did, and you go on your website and it doesn't show you, it doesn't come up with this little green 2 or anything like that, it doesn't show you this, you've done something wrong. So you'll have to go back and watch the video again and try it again. So That's pretty much it for this video, guys. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to verify your domain inside of the Facebook Business Manager and make sure it's connected to Shopify so that all talks to each other properly, because you can't really run ads. Actually, you can't run ads without doing that these days on Facebook, because they've just updated their settings to comply with the iOS 14 update. So that's it for this video, guys. In the next one, I'll show you how to do the domain verification, and I'll see you then. Thanks, guys.